Hi, welcome to Ask Les. I'm the CEO and Director of Nextflow Air Products Corporation, manufacturer of compressed air nozzles for blow-off cooling and drying, and other blow-off products, manufacturers of vortex tube technology for spot cooling, Venturi systems for moving, and accessories that can go along with these systems. A question that comes up very often from a customer is, why is the pressure low when using a nozzle, using an air knife, using anything for blow off? Why are they not having enough pressure at that point of use? Well, it could be from several things. The first thing we always ask, and you should check, is the air compressor capacity enough? One way to find out is if everything is running in the factory, is the pressure dropping at the compressor? You're trying to produce 120 pounds or 7 bar pressure, and you're only getting 4 bar or 60 pounds pressure. Something's wrong in the system with the compressor, and you should check the compressor. It could be the compressor itself, or the fact that you're possibly just using or trying to use a much greater capacity in your system than the compressor can supply. That's the first thing. The second thing is leaks. Up to 30% of the compressed air produced from a compressor system can be lost in the form of leaks. So a proper leak detection program should always be put into place. So leaks could be the issue. But usually people these days have a good leak detection program. At least they're aware of the problem of leaks, and they try to check them, try to stop them. And usually if they're sizing machinery in the factory, it's going to be sized so that you have adequate compressed air. So usually the problem is pressure drop. So what's causing that pressure drop? Well, could be the line, the way the lines are designed, that you can't really change too much, unfortunately, but it could be a lot of things within the lines. You could have a lot of connections that are causing pressure drops. Your connections might be too small. You could have bad filters. Filters may not be adequately maintained. If filters, especially membranes type filters, the pressure drop will build up across those filters and causing a larger pressure drop. So that means the pressure produced at the compressor is going to be a lot less at that point of use. So pressure drop is a very, very major issue that has to be addressed. I'll give you an example. We had a situation once where somebody took an air knife and it wasn't producing, again, enough flow, enough pressure. There wasn't enough pressure at that air knife. Well, what had happened is they actually supplied a very small air line from the piping system to that air knife. That line was causing a pressure drop. All they had to do was put in a larger compressed air line. I think it was basically a 6mm or 8mm line that was feeding the air knife. We put instead a 12mm line, and everything worked perfectly. The entire pressure drop was in that small feed line. So when you're utilizing any product, even whether it's an air tool or cylinders, whatever you're using, be very, very aware of pressure drop. If you have any questions concerning the use of compressed air for blow-off, cooling, moving, drying, ask Les.